Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Pacetti. Today we are going to make caterpillars using the letters in our name. Are you ready? Let's do it! For today's activity, you will need the caterpillar pages from In Your Weekly Bag, scissors, glue, and your sign-in sheet or something that has your name on it. For step 1, we are going to cut out all of our circles. Now, if you notice, we have different letters because we have different letters in our name. We also have the face of our caterpillar. So when you get to this one, we want to make sure we cut on that outside and be very careful up here with your cutting, okay? I'm going to speed my cutting up a bit. Let's make sure we cut all of our letters. If you are still cutting, please pause your video. If you have finished cutting, we're ready for our next step. But before we move on, I want to talk about this page because some of you have one that looks like this where it says space. Some of you are putting together your first and last name, and we leave a space between our first and our last name. So you might have a circle that has no letter in it, okay? That breaks up and puts a space between your first and your last name. For step 2, I would like for you to watch me build my name first, and then we'll have you build your name. Since we have different letters, I'd like for you to watch me, and then we'll have you try with your name. So, first, I have to find my caterpillar's head, right here. Now, I have a whole bunch of letters, so I'm going to start with the first part of my name, Miss. So I'm going to find a capital M, a lowercase I see one right here, and I have 2 S's at the beginning part of my name, so I have to find 2 S's. Right here and right here. So for now, I'm going to push all my other letters to the side, okay? Next, I take my glue and I'm going to put just a little bit on the left side of my first letter and attach the head. There we go. We want to make sure when you're connecting your caterpillar, we can see the whole letter. So I don't have a sign-in sheet, so I wrote my name here, Miss Pacetti. This will help me put the letters in the right order. So I have my capital M. Make sure when you're building your name, you're practicing saying every letter, okay? Next, I have my I. So I put a little bit of glue over here on the right side, and I put my I. Now it's time for my S. And I've noticed that I think we're going to be making a pattern. So I have pink, blue, green, red. And now I start again with my pink. So right now for my caterpillar, it says Miss. Next we'll build Pacetti. I brought all my letters back for the next part of my name. Now, if we see right here, there's a space between Miss and Pacetti. So I'm going to use this empty circle for my space. Again, making sure I don't cover up any of my letters. We want to see them all. All right, so far it says Miss. Now I need to find the capital P for Pacetti. Spotted it, capital P. All right, capital P. Now my next letter is, does anyone know the name of that letter? Yes, it's an A. So let me find my lowercase a. Found it. P-A-C. Let me put a little bit of glue, making sure I'm not covering up my letter. C, I found it. P-A-C. P-A-C. Does anyone know the name of that letter? Yes, that's an E. So a little bit of glue. Scooch my caterpillar down, my E. All right. Next comes my, does anyone know this letter? Yes, that's a T, and I actually have 2 T's. So I want to look at my pattern and see which order I put them in. Pink, blue, green, red. Pink, blue, green, red. Pink, blue. Yes, green will come next. Green, and then I'll use the red T. All right, here's my red T. And now my last letter, does anyone know the name of that letter? Very good, that's a lowercase I. Now, my caterpillar's pretty long. Let me start from the beginning, and he's gonna kind of crawl along as I say the letters. Please say the letters with me. M, I, S, S, P, A, C, E, T, T, I. That spells Miss Pacetti. For our next step, please build your name. I had so much fun making caterpillars with our names. I hope you had fun too. See you next time, boys and girls.